Welcome to the Herbal Laws channel on YouTube. Yeah, man, where we grow herbs for tea, we grow fruits and vegetables, but most of all, we grow herb for teas. Yeah, man, give thanks. You know, this morning the weather is a bit bleggy. Herbal way I say bleggy. Yeah, man, this morning it seemed like we were going to have rain. Yeah, but the sun come out now. Yeah, the morning start off a bit bleaky, but it's very windy. Yeah, but I'm not surprised because in Jamaica here, growing up, we used to, when it coming on close to April month, yeah, it's normally windy, where we call it kite season. Yeah, you know about kite, flying kite? Yeah, man, as a kid, growing up, we love to fly our kite. And in this time, yeah, in this time of the season, it's very windy. Yeah, and when it's very windy, what I notice with the plants is that the plants dry out very fast because I came out very late. And when I came out, this plant was looking, you know, a bit droopy, like it wants some water. And I gave it some water and instantly, you know, it changed the look of the plant. So if you look at how these plants look, then you realize that they don't get any water from morning. And what I realize is that whenever the time is very windy, the plants dry out faster. Yeah, man. But you know, gardening is one that, you know, you have to do a lot of observation. Yeah, to understand the things that are happening in gardening. If you look on the corn, you realize it need water. So sometimes people ask, how often do you water the plants? I would have say water them twice a day, you know, but I had water the plants one time since yesterday. One time yesterday, you know, because I want to observe, yeah, how the plants will react to watering them just one time. Yeah, man, so I'm going to give the plants them some water. So how often do I normally water my plants? I normally water my plants twice a day. Yeah, but that can vary in terms of if we get rain, then we don't have to water them twice a day. But when you are living in an environment like I am living, yeah, you have to water them twice a day. Because if I'd water them twice yesterday, they wouldn't look like this. Yeah? But I deliberately water them one time yesterday to see what they would look like. So it was an experiment. It's not herbal laws starving the plants from water. But I'm showing you that when you're in an environment like I do, yeah, and I hear Farming on the Rock talk about this, we are in a place where we don't get a lot of rainfall. Yeah? And the time is very hot. Yeah? And also, now that the breeze is blowing, the plants even dry out faster. Yeah? The plants respond to water very quickly. Because when I came out, yeah, the tomato plants were looking as droopy like this. But as soon as I give it some water, it responds to the water fast. Yeah. So it's just like the human body. Whenever your immune system is up and strong. Yeah? No care how tired it is. Yeah. The body respond to rehydration faster than a body that is not. The immunity is not strong. Yeah? So, because the plants, nothing is actually wrong with the plants. It's just that they didn't get any water since yesterday, early morning. So, they are actually, you know, they are actually showing that they need water. It's just like when the body, when you are dehydrated. Yeah? And as long as you get some water, the body rehydrate back. So I'm going to give them some water and you will see the difference. See what I'm talking about? The weather. Yeah. But we still have to give thanks. Yeah. I'm also happy that the sun is not red hot, this morning, because sometime when the sun is red hot and you water the plants so late, yeah, you actually burn up the plants. Yeah, so when you are considering how often to water your plants, yeah, you also have to consider that watering the plants in the cool of the morning or in the cool of the evening, it's even better. Yeah, man, because when you water the plants in the hot sun, it also burn up the plants. Yeah, I feel a little raindrop. That would have good. I man would have give thanks to that. Yeah, I man would have give thanks to that. If the rain actually fall. Yeah, man, I man would have really give thanks to that. Yeah, I man would have give thanks to that. Yeah. I man would have really give thanks to that. Oh, never even actually realize the breeze turn over this plant too. Yeah, hope it not damage me. Eucalyptus plant. Yeah. 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 Getting a little dew rain. Yeah, man, this is lovely for the plants. Getting a little dew rain. Deserve it. Yeah, man, we deserve some rain. Also, look at the panadol plants. When they want water, how them look. Yeah. Yeah. So when you are doing gardening, your own observation is the key, yeah, to being successful doing gardening. Because sometimes it's good to get advice. Yeah, it's good to, you know, get advice on YouTube, Google and all those stuff. But remember that sometimes some of the advice and some of the answers you get, because of the environment that you are living in, you will get a different reaction. So because you will get a different reaction, you have to do your own observation. And through your own observation, then your success will be more precise. Yeah, man. You will get a more precise advice whenever you do observation. Yeah. The honest truth is that some things are just really trial and error. Yeah? Amidst the information where you get out there from Google, YouTube and all those things, sometimes, through your own observation and through your own trial and error, you will get a different reaction. Yeah? So sometimes you will not get the 100% thing out of the advice that you get. Yeah, man. Sometimes you have to, do your own trial and error. Yeah. So let us see how fast these corn going react to getting water. Remember how them look. Yeah, make us see how fast them react to, getting water. So what does water? What water does for the human body? Yeah, water rehydrates the human body. What water does for the plant is that it helps the plant through photosynthesis. It helps the cooling down of the plant. It also helps to transport mineral and nutrients through the soil to the plant. So, yeah, water, plants are 80 to 95% water. Yeah, so it is necessary that the plants get water to grow. And as well we say, it helps with photosynthesis, it helps with the cooling down, it helps, to transport mineral and nutrients through the soil to the plants. So watering is necessary. And as I said, how often do you water the plants? In the environment that I am, it's best to water the plants twice a day. But if you are in an environment that you are getting rain, you would have to work out the maths how you water the plants. Yeah. Because without any doubt, the rainwater does more for the plants when it comes on to photosynthesis, mineral, nutrients to the plant. The rainwater does more for the plant. So after giving the plants water and they cool down, look at how the leaves look now. Yeah? Look at the difference between this leaf and these leaves. So we actually see, it deal with the cooling down process. Yeah? And as long as the plants cool down, then they will look like this. Yeah. Not like this. So this needs some more cooling down, needs some more water. So some plants react to the cooling down, of water on the plant. Some some plants react faster than some plants. You know? Especially the plants that, you know, need a lot of water. Like the panadol plants. The panadol plants don't necessarily need a lot of water. Yeah? But plants like callaloo, yeah, need a lot of water for it to grow, you know, and stay healthy. Yeah. So it depends on the plant, you know, because some plants need more water than some plants. Also, through my observation, if you water the plants them often enough, yeah, then they will take a shorter time to cool down. Yeah. So because them never water from yesterday, they take a longer time to cool down. Yeah. Yeah man, so how often do you water the plant? Depends on your environment. Yeah? Because if the plants are getting enough rainwater, then you would need limited amount of water in the plants with whatever water you store. Yeah? So, yeah man. When you are from an environment that I am from, then you know, gardening become easier because you have to store water to water the plants. And as I said, the plants react similar to how your body react. Yeah? Because if you are well tired, some coconut water would rehydrate your body faster. Yeah? Because of the minerals in the coconut water. Now, as we say, the water cool down the plant, the water help to transport the minerals, yeah, through the soil to the plant. Yeah? So the manure and the compost and all those stuff, yeah, it's not just the water that does everything. The water helps to transport the minerals and all those things, yeah, through the soil to the plant. So, yeah man, water is necessary, but also, just like in yesterday's video I said, composting is necessary or is as important as watering, fertilizing and all those things. So, yeah man, yeah, the water is important, but yeah, the soil and the compost and all those things, the mulching is important because without all of those, the water is of no importance to the plant. Yeah man, even though the plant is 80 to 95% of water, just like how the body is 70% water. Yeah. The corn seeds are bursting out now, one by one, you know. So you see the difference on the plants now. After the water cool down the plants, how they look back to their normal stage. And I use reference to the human body. Yeah? Whenever time your body is hydrated, yeah, your skin look good, you look more healthier and all those things. So, yeah man, the plants are 80 to 95% water. The body is 70% water. Yeah? But the more hydrated your body is, yeah, you need less to rehydrate it. And you will be less dehydrated. Yeah, man. So when it come on to how often you water the plants, yeah, it depends on the environment that you are in. So herbal laws extended family. In conclusion, yeah man, the plants are 80 to 95% water. Yeah? When the plants get water, 'cause if you notice this plant when I just came out through the experiment, it was lying flat on the ground. All of them were lying down like this. And now because the plant get enough water and it cool down, then it rise up. Yeah? If you look on the padadal plants before, if you look on the corn leaves and the corn plants before, you would realize that the plants weren't getting or didn't have enough water for them to stand up. Yeah? So I'd say if you're in an environment like I do, the plants need to be watered twice a day. If you are getting rain every day or every 2 or every 3 days, then you won't have to water the plants twice a day. So it depends on your environment. What work for you may not work for me. What work for me may not work for you. But as I said, the plants need water, yeah, to transport the minerals and the nutrients through the soil to the plants. So if you don't have good soil, the amount of water don't even make no sense. So you have to have good soil. If you don't have good soil, you have to add manure and compost and all those things to your soil so that the soil, yeah, with the water can transport the nutrients to the plants. Yeah, it was a pleasure sharing my experience or my opinion with you, how often one should water the plants. But you came out with me, you see how the tomato plants respond to water after watering them. You see the panadol plants how they respond. You see all the plants how they respond to water. Yeah, the plants need water, but it also need good soil to transport minerals, nutrients to the plant. Yeah man. So the plants is just like the human body. Yeah? For the body to function properly, the body need minerals. So if you use or intake the plant-based things with minerals like the Irish moss and all those things, which the Irish moss carry 102 minerals, yeah, it's just like the soil carry a lot of minerals. Yeah? And also the compost that is in the soil carry a lot of mineral and nutrients too. The manure, the ass manure, the fowl manure, the rabbit manure, all of these things carry the nutrients and the minerals that the plant need. Yeah man, so thanks for tuning in. And as I always say, I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you coming back at all times to watch my videos. Yeah man. And in yesterday's episode, I show you this melon. It is looking good. Yeah man, and I have another one over here. They are looking wonderfully good. The weather is good. Yeah, when I wake up this morning, the weather did bleggy. There's a lot of breeze, but I said it's not surprising because when it's coming down to April, it's always very windy, which we call kite month or kite time, where we can fly with kite as a child. Yeah man. So Yeah, turn on your post notification, share the video, yeah, so that YouTube can share the video with others, yeah. Even the birds like when the plants water, yeah man, even the birds like when the plant water. Yeah, watch this bird, him come check out the water. Yeah man, even the bird like when the plant water. Yeah, so yeah man, it's an amazing feelings. Yeah, and I didn't realize that even creating my contents, I wasn't filming in 4K or 8K. So whenever I watch some of the episodes on like the TV, it's a bit blurry, you know. So if any of my viewers are experiencing that blurry view, I am very sorry for that, you know, because as I said, everything is a learning process going forward. And I try to, with the phone that I'm using, I had to try and film this 8K. So yeah, if and when I upload this video, I will see if it's different. And if it's not different, then I'll have to maybe Google or ask other people who are content creators what I need to do. But yeah, the moment I see it yesterday, because I tried to watch one of my videos on the TV yesterday, and I realized that it's very blurry. So I had to change it to 8K. Yeah man, so see you in another episode. Blessings.